Saturday night and the lights go hot. HGPN on the mic at the Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the globe. Bed vibe flying down the line in the show. Paraquine pumping like a backstage drum. Photo finish live where the legends come.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride, and hear the chat roar. Worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Folsey tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Hosts crack jokes while the gates line up. Crowds going crazy as they fill that cup. Digital dirt fly when the bell hits loud. Every pick riding on the voice of the crowd.
Horses dig in when the backstretch calls. 100,000 dreams in those pixel walls. Stretch run hits and the chat explodes. SGPN driving down the final rows.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride.
Hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Folsey tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Tomorrow's Folsey.
New dreams coming.
New dreams coming.
Monday brings baby.
New season running.
Folsey.
Folsey, let the future bring.
SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Folsey tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand.
Feel the energy.
And we are off.
I'm not going to race him, though.
Oh, wrong
I'm
button.
going to put him out to stud.
There we go.
And we're off. Welcome into episode 39 of Run for the Roses on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am Ryan, real digital horseman Kramer, and I am joined by the chief horse officer of SGPN Stables and the breeder of the season 29 Kentucky Derby champion, Mr. Scott Bowser. Scott, 39 episodes in the book. How are we feeling?
Just horsing around over here.
Oh, well done. Yeah, we got a loaded show. We got we'll give a little bit of our reaction to the third time games, aka Ian and the State of the Union. If you didn't catch that, we'll also get you up to speed on this new big. I don't know if we've established a pronunciation, but the HOSICO.
I'm going
sponsorship. HOSICO, which
HOSICO.
HOSICO.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe say it like a samurai. HOSICO.
HOSICO. Yeah,
and their involvement in the game and going to be juicing up the majors. Pretty exciting there. And then of course we'll handicap and watch the Turf Classic, the SGPN Turf Classic coming up, which is one of the free rolls that you gain access to if you join the game using the code SGPN. You get into Turf Club, where breed discounts, horse giveaways, free rolls, all of it, and it's free of charge. All you got to do is use that code SGPN. You see it on the screen there. Use that QR code, get signed up, get your stable started today. And what else are we going to do? A little bubble watch, maybe. AK, look at how we're doing in the major qualifications, and then we've been tracking the progress of the first Left Dirt SS, so we'll keep doing that. So with all of that, Bowser, where do you want to start?
Ooh, should we go over the field for the Turf Classic here at the beginning?
Yeah, that seems right. I assume it's locked already, so we can.
So because that starts in about 27 minutes, so we got about 17 minutes.
Yeah, my bad on the late start. We were if you weren't watching college basketball episode, Colby decided to put like 85 games on the
he's wanting to do stuff like that. Yeah, I see the chats live here, and just staying home sick, watching everything on Netflix. Hopefully you watched Race for the Crown, the Triple Crown series about the 2004 Triple Crown.
You were telling me about this. It sounded pretty good.
It's pretty great, yeah.
All right,
so respect for former major leaguer Jason Worth after watching that and his dedication to his racehorses.
You know, him and the Joker, they love their racehorses.
Jake Delhomme.
All right, here we go. So, like you
said, Delhomme has a big. He won the Louisiana Derby.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's another one we got to keep an eye out coming after our crown.
Yep.
Okay. So we only have 15 minutes to pick the race here. So we'll get started with that. Of course, the race happens 10 minutes later. 5:45 here on the West Coast. SGPN Turf Classic. We run one of these every season, week 3. It's a turf race. This season, it's 6 furlongs. It rolled out good. We have 13 horses in the field. Would you like to run through it?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm assuming we're just going to place a couple bets on our horses. But
yeah. Well, maybe just one bet once you see what I've done. But let's go.
Okay, we got Gojo S. Park from Lion Shark Racing, a little LTS stallion at age 5. Judge Arapaho, from Best Value, a 3-year-old colt. So LDS horse too. Keep an eye on that. Hello. Cursed Artifacts from yours truly, a 3-year-old colt, and he's been pretty solid for us.
This is an interesting horse. I mean, we weren't really going to run it again as a 3-year-old until next season, but the Turf Classic called and we answered.
Gains by Lou. Is it Luau there, or that's not Luau? That's
Is it like low, like Cajun style spelling?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. That's a 7-year-old here, an LTF.
Shout out to 7-year-old horses
from Revere Ranch. Yep. Teaser Leg, an LDF. Really going outside the box here.
There were a couple spots though. I figured we'd fill one of them.
S-, yeah. So Silent Dividend and LTS, 5-year-old mare. There's a horse to keep an eye on in this race for sure.
Yeah, this horse has some experience.
Rules of the Barn from Wildcard, another LTS, age 3 colt.
My favorite part about this view is how they make the jockeys look so mysterious and shady. Like, what are you doing in those shadows, buddy?
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Voodoo Portrait from Puerto Rico, an LDF, another dirt horse in this age 3 filly.
Yeah, shout out to Puerto Rico stable and all the work they're putting in on the stream side. Make sure you get involved in the Gallop Run, which runs every Saturday. They moved the major to early in the week, so it's very much something you can double up on. We're having no luck in their series this season.
Mr. Plow, great name. Shout out to the old Simpsons from Terra Firma Farms and LTF. S- 3-year-old. This is one to keep an eye on, I think, depending on the weather rule. I haven't really looked at that yet.
Good. It's
Electric
good.
Vote from another LTF, age 3 colt, S+.
These LTF horses are going to be something to deal with, Bowser.
I know, we're in on it. We've been building on that side. We're getting there. Jalapeno Noir, I like that, from Sweetwater Stables and LTS.
Great name.
That's a very good name. Firesire from PGA Stables. How is this not taken already? LTS, age 4 stallion. Some great names in this race, everybody. I'm very proud of everyone here. Having Air from Arch Royal Family and LDF, another one. SS minus this time. Ooh. I see Japan is in the chat. Shout out, buddy.
Wow, an SS minus. Let's see what we can do here. All right. So figured I'd also highlight the fact that they've now moved the racing form all the way into the game. And so if you are a true handicapper, highly recommend you check out the racing form. It gives you a very similar view to what you might get in the real racing forms. And so always fun to look at the data. I like some of the changes they've made too with the coloring. Makes it a little easier to see stuff pop out. Look at the distance that you're running at. How's it done there, et cetera, et cetera. So are we just going to bet on our horse?
I think so. I'm having a little issue logging in on my phone to place the bet. So let me just do that from my desktop here real quick.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I don't think we need to. I mean, we don't. I guess we can wager on the dirt horse I put in there, but I would say maybe we focus our efforts on Cursed Artifact. This is probably the proper distance for it. It has had some success at 5 as well. It also has done all right when the weather flips good or yielding. So we'll see it. I'm not super optimistic for this season. And one thing
how much are we betting on it?
The usual, I think. Turf Classic usual.
All right. So we'll double what the is already in the.
Oh yeah, let me pull up the pot actually. But before I do that, one thing I wanted to point out with what I really like about the racing, something they've updated is the way that the sire and the dam are presented here. I like being able to really easily see what are we talking about from a winning lineage here. So
yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. It's just like a real life racing form. I love picking up the racing form when it's like for sure just gonna be hanging out at the race book all day. Like that's a clutch purchase right there.
And as someone who doesn't necessarily ever plan on hanging out at the race book all day, I love the picking it up because then when I inevitably get bored with my sports bets, I can then start ratcheting up the action. Well, it's like you're watching the games, halftime hits. It's like I guess I should. Oh, look at this! There's a race going off in 5 minutes. Let me see what we got here. So that which has treated me well, it's also treated me horribly in the past. So
yeah,
I think I wanted to. Yeah, let me pull up my
March
notes.
Madness is when I really get into betting races because I'm sitting there anyway. There's usually a screen on the races, so it's like might as well be bet those while the games are going. Keep some just steady action going throughout the weekend, and then
yeah. And if you're not familiar, the game essentially for some of these free rolls, the game will juice $1 a horse, and so there's an overlay. So if you're not betting on the race, you should at least put $1 on your horse or whatever to take advantage of the overlay, essentially 100% overlay on that. Did we want to bet on any of the other horses in the race?
What's the weather?
Good.
Weather's good. I wouldn't mind that one LTFS plus, I think it was.
Voodoo? No, that's LDF.
No,
this is a really interesting field because I think the best horses at the distance are Silent Dividend and Goju S Park. Like those are the horses that I would say like this is their distance. And Silent Dividend, probably the best horse, but it is a 5-year-old. It does have 2 soft stars.
Yeah.
And so it makes it so that this is going to be interesting. I mean, again, like if I'm focusing just on who's excelled at this distance, it's Electric Vote is another one that but not really, more of a shorter distance horse. So maybe if you wanted an LTF horse to wager on, I would say the morning line favorite was Electric Vote.
Yeah, I kind of like Electric Vote here actually.
That would be the one that I would sprinkle.
We'll sprinkle that one too.
Okay.
We'll just match the juice on that one. So
all right. So yeah, we'll come back. So you got 7 minutes to get your bets in here. Yeah, get your bets in. Like I said, there's an overlay. Yeah. If you're into overlays, which not everyone's into free money, I get it. But if you are into free money, you should get your bet in. All right. So what we said, we had a loaded show.
Yep. Want to go to the State of the Union here?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Why don't we touch on the State of the Union, which check out. What did I just do? I know Ian posted it over on X.
Was that your right jerk off sheet over there? The all those liked horses?
No, I clicked on this link and it just took me to a looks like favorite. I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, no, I've been I favorite a lot of horses that maybe get for sale or in the breed barn. Put a little hard on them.
So yeah, no, I mean I don't know if you want to give your so if you missed it, highly recommend you go both read the article that Ian posted, but also there was a fireside chat. There's been a couple with Zedge. I highly recommend, just worth consuming. Certainly the written article is worth consuming. Is there any overarching thoughts you had?
Consumed all the content on this so far, so yeah. I think the big takeaway here is the fact that they're like kind of doubling down and deepening the partnership with Churchill Downs. That's a very good sign. So
yeah, my thought was just, coming from the real world where you understand that things have budgets and runways, and you want to make sure, like from someone who's playing the game and has a bunch invested in the game, like, okay, are we nearing the end, or do we feel good about the future? And it sounds like, my overarching thought was they're doubling down in some areas where they've already had success. Churchill Downs partnership, the game itself, right? Like continuing to update, modify, make the game work as well as it can. And then, it's not necessarily doubling down on something they've already done, but kind of is, with third time going back to its roots and launching a free-to-play game, like kind of rethinking the funnel, rethinking the trainer series, rethinking. Clearly they failed at marketing the photo finish game for whatever reasons. Maybe there are limitations because of the gambling aspect, whatever that was. This idea that they're going to be pushing this pure free to play within the Churchill Downs partnership, all of that sounds good, but I think that's all burying the lead, which is the open tote stuff.
Yeah. And well, I mean, that and I wanted it because like that's the other shoe to drop on it for me is like with him speaking at the symposium and it getting such a positive reviews from everybody. And the fact that, like, dude, if just one track, if you think about it, one track adopts the open tote as their like wagering structure, that changes so much, right?
Well, and I think it's beyond that, right? Like, so yeah, like to give the dummy version of it, essentially, if you're not familiar with a ton of the controversy around horse betting right now, essentially, the odds close to the average person. I mean, Dave Portnoy is doing a great job. For whatever you think of Barstool and Dave Portnoy, he's doing a great job of shining a light on this, because he owns horses, he has a ton of money, and he bets on the horses a lot. And I'm sure he's someone that the horse community would like to have in it, because they need to get younger. But essentially, he continually is highlighting this problem where the odds close to the average person, and then all this other stuff goes on behind the scenes, and the odds settle where they settle. And essentially, there's all this automated shit going behind the scenes. There's technology that is essentially black boxed and partnered with heavy volume players, whether they're other tracks offloading volume, whether they're just syndicates, whatever it is. They're getting better access to understand, not only see the odds, what they are, and maybe 30 seconds of time to bet before they get their close.
Yep.
So essentially what the game has created is a software framework that can do this more transparently for cheaper. So what does that mean? Well, instead of running this archaic software or plugging into this archaic software to run an OTB, maybe you can run this instead. And I think the idea that real world horse industry people are interested in this tells me there's a possibility. Because to your point, essentially once that gets going, it forces all this crown pressure, because a little bit of everything that's going to flow through this platform is going to be buying crown, essentially.
Yep.
Which then obviously pushes value into the game and the crown holders, the track owners. It pushes value into maybe bigger pots, purses, whatever, right? Because now a piece of real life horse betting is funneling its way into the game and funding these things. And so I probably did a pretty bad job of explaining it, but the fact that this is running,
you did good.
the fact that this is running right now, the fact that they're talking to people in the real world about it, like it's not a demo, right? It's not. I think that, and Ian harps on this, and maybe if you're not a tech guy, you might not get this, but so often you hear pitches of a technology platform that has not been built yet, but it's going to solve all your problems.
Yeah.
What they've done is they've actually built it so they can say, look, you can see how it's going to solve your problems.
It's so transparent too, like with like especially utilizing the blockchain, and it's quicker. And like just for horse racing in general, this is good news because like tracks are struggling, and part of it is like, yeah, hey, you go in there and you bet a 10-1 horse, right? And you hit and you're stoked, but then you go up and you get paid and it was 3-1. Like you now had a negative experience on a win. That's not good.
Well, and the people that, I mean, this is the biggest enemy, I think, is the fact that it's a corrupt system, and the people shaving the pennies off into their pocket are the ones who are going to be like, well, we don't want this. We don't want this transparency. So it will be interesting to see if the industry realizes that it's dying and that it needs something like this. And if you think about all I mean, it strikes me as there's a lot of opportunity for everyone to make more money modernizing the industry. And so that's the part that's most intriguing to me in terms of like, I don't think the moonshot is 1 million people playing the game anymore. No. I think the moonshot is the game continually grows, and maybe the free to play funnel does help with new stables and getting more people in the game. But I think what makes the game more attractive again is the fact that we would then have more funding for stimmies or pots or whatever it is being funded by bets on real world horses. And so it's interesting to me, in my mind at least, the shift has gone to, okay, well, the moonshot is actually in the real world. It's not in the digital world of horse racing. It's actually in the real world. So
yeah,
shout out to the team. I think it's a huge
and just in general, like think about like the last like 20, 30 years, especially of like broadcast television and sports and stuff. Think about how it went from Madden. I mean, especially with Ian's background working, on Madden, like think about how Madden went from trying to look like TV broadcasts to TV broadcasts, then trying to look like Madden.
Yeah.
And, great point. And we can see something like that happen here in the horse racing world with this, where, the video game actually starts, it literally starts leading the cart here, and like,
yeah, I've never really thought about that, but yeah, your Skycam concepts, right? Like you think about what Prime has that channel where you can watch the game and it's got like the circles and the players' names. No,
like, dude, I watched one of the Christmas Day games, I believe it was, on
Netflix,
but they had a Madden feed where it was like literally like you're watching the game, like if you had your controller in your hand, and you're seeing the routes that the button, like it corresponds, like, so yeah, I mean that's the thing that's great for me, because like I don't think the horse racing world realizes how much this game like the two can kind of help each other the same way like FIFA, for like there's an entire generation of American soccer fans that didn't grow up watching Premier League and stuff that got into it because of FIFA, and stuff like that.
Which I'm such a boomer. I just learned recently it's no longer called FIFA due to issues. I was trying to download it. I'm like, where's FIFA? Where's the new one? Why'd they stop making it? Yeah. So I mean, didn't really. I mean, I this is one of those things. Like we could talk about it forever. I do encourage everyone to read it.
Yeah, definitely.
Ian has it posted on his X feed. They also have links to it on the site. And yeah, I think the idea that, again, I remember when Bowser first got me into this game, and one of the selling points was like, unlike so many crypto projects, they have their face and name in front of it. And to have a roadmap like this that isn't like fluffy bullshit, meme coin like shit.
Yeah.
It's great. And it very much, it's very much born out of the real world of product development and game development, where you actually have to have consequential outcomes, I think is what they call it.
Well,
so
especially with the crown pressure, like you're saying, because it's like crown already has a utility, right? as you know, as a staking and getting track kickbacks right now, right? Like there's already something there, but like adding this whole other layer to it, that's how something really pops off, you know, like.
And the deepening of the Churchill Downs relationship that you mentioned earlier, like I get the sense this is going to be like Churchill Downs pushing their little derby game. So I wonder if there's going to be something to getting that mobile app in the hands of people through pushing it around the Triple Crown. And so very much looking to see how I'm excited to see how it works out. I mean, honestly, we have what 4 months until the Triple Crown races start.
Yeah.
Gonna be a hell of a run
3
here.
months really, dude, because it's like Kentucky Derby
You're right.
Saturday of May. We're almost February. Yeah. So I mean,
so we're 4 seasons in the game away.
Yeah.
3.5.
Like 3.5. Yeah.
All right. What else do we have to announce? What else has been going on? Well, we have more news.
Oh yeah, this is cool. The HOSICO.
Yeah, I kind of like our samurai approach to this. HOSICO. Just in general, I like this idea of, again,
we need to get samurai katanas now.
You know, that's the best trophy ever. So maybe the next major we win, we get a nice
katana. Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, so the long and short of this is you're probably wondering, what is this? I see $1 in front of a thing. It must be some sort of meme coin. Which, by the way, unrelated. I see Cousin Sal is launching a meme coin. Come on, dude, you missed the boat by a mile.
I know.
Are people still doing that and feeling like they're not going to rug pull people? So we got this HOSICO coin.
HOSICO.
And essentially what we've done here is all that really matters to the players of the game is what? Well, there's going to be an additional $1,750 dumped into one of the major series. And it sounds like there's both going to be tokens in the G2 qualification as well as a stimmy for the major itself. And so, I mean, there's not much to add here. Like, yeah, I'm certainly going to go look more into the you know, what should I know about? Let's see. I'm going to click the link and hopefully, oh, okay. It's one of these cat situations here.
Yeah, it's on the Bonk network or whatever. So it's a cat coin on a dog network. If you got that dog,
this is wild. All right, so we're here.
All right, we're here.
This is what it's all about. Means star child in Japanese. So I was right to pronounce it that way. I think I nailed it.
We were smart. We got the samurai vibe. We weren't, you know, like
Hoshi means star and Ko means child. So while others aim for the moon, we're shooting for the stars. Now, if I was being completely honest, I've heard that before, but I'm glad that they're with us here at joining the game and juicing up some of the pots. And so I would imagine what the game would say is, let's give them a follow on X. Let's show some support. Let's tag them on stuff. In fact, you're gonna watch me tag live as we're speaking.
Oh wow, this is exciting. This is
Yep.
This is groundbreaking stuff, everybody.
Well, I gotta sift through people wanting to hear my first touchdown bets for the Super Bowl because I am, of course, in the lab. But yeah, no, it's gonna be it's exciting. Anytime there's one of these big deals, I think it's a good sign, both because one, they are interested in the game, they were sold on the game, and I think that's a huge, you know, maybe it's a huge testament to the team, whoever, like, but maybe it's just like a health sign. You know, both in crypto, healthy that there's a project that wants to, you know, cross promote like this, and then healthy for the game in that they see value in dumping their tokens into the race. And so basically, if you're running for majors, you're going to start getting stimmied out with some of these coins. And so keep an eye on your wallet.
Well, so no, it's basically also like one of these major series is going to get a fat drop next season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get into the details, but essentially, whichever archetype has the most G2 races run is going to be, that's how that you win the pot, and then it gets distributed. And it sounds like this is going to go. This is happening for season 37, and it's going to be the same for season 38. So.
Oh.
Yeah, exciting. Again, like they built this infrastructure to make it easy for stuff to plug in, and so it's good to see that we're getting back to things plugging in, because obviously, again, much like I was mentioning earlier, the fact that they have all of this stuff built and none of it is, like, as they call it, vaporware, or just like an idea.
Damn, that was almost 2 years ago now. I'm realizing where remember it was the 4th of July of like 24, where they had the hot dog coin. The Costco hot dog coin was the first one to plug in and got simmies on races, and there was the hot dog races and all that. And that was a lot of fun, dude. Like that, like, so yeah, I agree. Like, I think it's cool to see stuff like that.
All right. So yeah, good on the game. The game crushing it right now. And again, still funding our free rolls and things like that.
Oh,
so
we're about to start the race.
Is it almost time to start? Okay. Let's switch back over. Oh, so we closed with a nice pot, Bowser. We got it up to 2.16.
Excellent. Good work, everybody. I'm proud of y'all.
We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 horses taking action. That's exciting.
Yeah, now some juice, baby. Some juice.
And yeah, I think this is the first season where SS minuses are in.
Hey, that would be cool if we could find one of these coin sponsors to do a drop for one of our free rolls.
Oh yeah, hit us up.
Yeah,
we're available.
If you have a coin, we are coinable for the free rolls.
We'll coin up.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, come on. Where are the people mining ore? Let's go. We'll give out some ore.
Yeah. We got some I wonder, like, if there's like a what are like some of like the fancy brands that sponsor the races, like Rolex or something. Rolex coin, like
we really just got to hit up anyone that does business with Formula One. Be like, all right, you're willing to be a little shady. Get in here.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So we got a nice field here. We got a nice pot in the gambling pool. Very excellent.
Nice day.
Yeah. And we're off. And a lot of dirt in this race, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Firesire out to a early lead with Voodoo. Electric Vote. We got a piece of right in there. Silent Dividend, Mr. Plow, Judge Arapaho, and was it 6 furlongs? All right, so
yeah, not as long as our normal races, but mixing it up this season.
No, but Voodoo with Firesire, Electric Vote, all right there. I think Electric Vote might make a push here. I have a inkling that this one.
Here comes Cursed Artifact.
But Cursed Artifact, our dude, coming through. Oh, here we go. Gonna make this interesting with that 3. Oh, we got our 2 bets are 2 of the 3 right now going to the final turn.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Cursed Artifact. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, are we gonna get edged out here with our 10
vote though? With Rules of the Barn, Cursed Artifact, Electric Vote. So we did handicap it. Yeah, that came in for us at 7.65x.
We know ball.
Oh, and Cursed Artifact with a podium for us in this one. Very nice.
So it's Bowser. You mean to tell me we just hit a 7-1 bet?
Damn right we did.
That would be like a 28-point dog on a Sunday. You got maybe not that many.
That would be like a 16, 17-point college basketball dog.
Yeah, like, guys, what are we talking about here? This is why you got to get in on the ponies. Yeah. And look at this. Only S to show up near the top there. How did our dirt horse do? Not great.
Dude, we have given out some fucking like if you've tailed us the entire time, you're probably up a little, dude. We had a lot of big winners. Like
Yes, so
we had a lot
shout
of
out
15-1 plus.
shout out to Hot 27. Hell of a run there.
Very nice run.
Glad
we were on that.
And shout out to Iowa.
Hell yeah, PGA. That's right. You tail us here on these, cashing these win tickets.
I like the idea of having it go to the window, and we'll have to come up with a
dude. That would be anybody from third time watching this right now. If there was a little window graphic for when to cash your bets, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Like an animation.
Yeah, just a little animation of a window, dude. That'd be sweet.
All right. Well, we also said that we,
a little bubble watch action, huh?
Well,
dude, did you want to show the fabulous finish from the other night that we had? So you took like the JFK stills of the Zapruder film to show how it went down.
Let me how can I do this? Okay, let's just do this. I'm gonna switch over to here where we see your beautiful ornament that's still
shout out to Jen. Love you, babe. Thank you for having this made for me. That's pretty awesome. She's bringing me a euro right now from Greek spot I like. So
nice.
Really excited. Looking forward to that after the show.
All right. So Exhibit A. And I'm just gonna take this.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you see. Yeah. Hey, by the way, Ore to the Moon. Shout out. Here's the Ore track. Everything's coming up Ore right now. Let's go, baby. I was in the mines this morning, actually, a little bit. So
what you'll see here is that you'll notice that you can see the top 6.
Yeah.
We are not a part of that
7-horse race. We're
the 5-horse. So again, you can see on the right side here, the 5-horse. This is a 5-furlong race. We're at 4 furlongs, 200 meters left. This is where our horse is. Now, I think, you know what? I don't want to spoil how it finished. Let's just watch the race.
Let's watch the race. Okay.
Let's see. It was this race. Yes. Go back here.
Horse picking up so many dubs, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, so we thought, this is Bubble Watch because we have the only thing we're on the bubble for, which
we're not even on the bubble. We're atop the leaderboard by like 20 points right now. We have a pretty sizable gap between us and second. We're killing it, and it's because of races like this, dude. It's this horse. Oh my god! Like, all right.
I don't think we've had finish in a horse like this, at least not in the sprinter realm.
Oh, and look at he's competing against Electric Vote in this race.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hot 27. We thought about doing the same thing. You son of a bitch.
we did think about it.
You brought your wife to the whorehouse. What's wrong? All right, let's focus now because here we go. We're in last place. We're dead. I'm about to close the window.
It's dead, right? 200 meters left. Last place. Oh no. Look at this fucker go. Look at him go. And like he wins it by like a decent margin. That's the crazy thing about it. He didn't just win that by a nose. Dude, he smoked that fucking thing right there. Dude. And
I feel like
that was a fast track too for a soft horse.
Yeah, I feel like we have a second variation on this where he went bonkers.
He did another one the other night. You're right, where he came back and he shot down the stretch where you're like, God damn, this guy. Like, I feel very confident.
Oh no, here it is. I got it. Like, we're gonna watch one more race.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, PGA wanted to know what's up. Yeah, this is this is a crazy horse. That's all I got to say.
Well, PGA, wait till you see this one, because this one's actually even more impressive. Because that one we just watched was like an 83 fleet figure. This race is a 92. Granted, a yielding track, but I'm pretty sure it finishes with it's just usually when you see the finish, like there's a finish around the corner, and then there's that last wave. You never see like overtaking that many horses in that last 200 meters is not something you see ever. Really, I watch a lot of these races, and to see that, like, it's almost like there's no friction. somehow the horse has no friction.
Because he kind of dies out at 6 furlongs too, and he doesn't really have the pop at 4. It's like 5 is his absolute sweet spot with that. Like it's
like this finish is ridiculous too. I believe he just kind of sends it. It's the same time of the race too. It's like
It's like he gets down to that final.
See you guys
later.
Like everyone else is in mud, and I'm just going to keep going forward.
Yeah,
and this one is harder to see visually because what you don't realize about this one, and I'll go back to this, but this was a 92, and so it's like this was a much faster race, and so this
shows that last one from the last win from the other night.
Oh, all right.
Because if we're sitting here showing his sick finish, dude, like, because he does. I mean, I feel very good about him finishing in at least that top 5 money zone in the major this season. I feel very good about that. Like,
it feels like we're gonna get unlucky. If we don't, it'll be a little unlucky. And looks like we're going against our friend Electric Vote again, maybe.
Yeah, is that Electric Vote? Yep.
Electric Vote has not done. You're lucky we didn't put Moulazine in the Turf Classic.
Turf Classic, but yeah. Well, see, on this one, like, because like Too Sacrilegious is the one right behind us, number 2 on the leaderboard right now too. It's been a very good horse this season. So, and we just saw Electric Vote show what it can do, but then our dude, like look, he's just kind of creeping around back there, but you start seeing it like when he does it right here, you go, okay, he's poking his head up, but then it just there's something in him. I don't know what. I mean, well, it's finished probably, but like
the 200-meter mark, he just
200-meter. You're like, and on this one, I was like, oh, okay, hopefully he can maybe squeeze out a second or so. It's like, no, he's gonna fucking win it. He's gonna come down and take that thing down.
Look at those muscles. So there's Bubble Watch.
We're excited for this horse, dude. Yeah, like,
well, we haven't had this type of horse in a while.
No, yeah,
like not Fugazi. It's up on the ledger. It's winning in convincing fashion over the other top horses, and it runs well on firm. Like I think
I think it might be better on, even though it's a 1.5 star soft horse. I do think it might be better and good and fast. So I don't know. It's great and you've been great in yielding too. Like this horse is just very strong. Like that's one thing about it is I think any kind of weather roll in that major, I don't think it affects. I mean, I don't think it weighs him down one way or another too much.
This cowardly situation here. No one wants to race us. It's only a stakes race,
dude. Hey, do you think PJ's right here with triple S minus finish?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what that would look like, but certainly, I mean, he's doing this. He's finishing like this against other SS minus horses. Do we want to move it into the 6 furlong race? Since our race will not run.
I like just keeping him at 5, dude.
Yeah,
to be honest, it's like we've kind of found this little cheat code with them. If it's a stakes race, who cares? Or I mean,
well, this race ain't gonna run. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So it's like, do we want to have him sit a day?
Yeah, let's just have him sit a day. You know,
I don't think we need to force it.
Nah, we're stacking points. Hey, even if whoever wins this next one still ain't gonna catch us if it's the number 2. So
well, right now they only have 3, so they need us.
Well, maybe we should. I don't know. What do you think?
I think we run it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let me scratch him. Which another great move in the game. They move scratches to free.
Yeah,
I think it's I understand what they were trying to do there, but so yeah, if you want to, and this is actually an interesting, because again, if it rolls out yielding, like good luck. I'm telling you, like here's my prediction for the major. The only thing that can really take us down is Sloppy, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
And even then, I'm not like overly. This is the first horse where I feel like any condition it can get the job done. And so we should do a fair. We'll do a rapid fire bubble watch. How about that?
Yeah.
Here's us on the top of the bubble, and here's all the horses that aren't. Which it's the usual characters, right? We're seeing a lot more. You keep bringing this up, but we see a lot more of these LTF stables.
I mean, hey, if you, I feel like if you want to compete in left turf right now, you need to start turning your attention over there and making sure you're building up for that.
And would you say that obviously Absolute Horsepower, Given Stables, Valkyrie, these are some of the big dogs, but I mean, if you're not breeding with sloppy stakes and prime pastures, you're missing out, I think, at this point.
Yeah, because they pretty much have all their studs in at minimum, maybe a couple like really good ones and a little more, but like, dude, yeah, they're doing the dirty work in LTF. Like sloppy stakes is basically an LTF only stable for them, and like they're really doing mass volume breeding to get these star profiles right, so we can kind of tap into that. And so I can't recommend breeding with these guys enough, dude.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick just I kind of this is actually a kind of a fun way to do bubble watch, just to highlight all the series that we have going. Again, shout out to Puerto Rico, the Gallop Run, legit free roll, right? 16K in here. We're not having good luck this year, but I also like that it runs at 11 and 7, which is slightly different than some of the other free rolls.
Yeah, it's a really fun series, dude.
I think it's more aligned with the redemption run in terms of the end. And again, like, it doesn't take a lot to get qualified. So we have one more round of qualifying this Saturday. The races are always on Saturday, and then the free roll runs on, what is this, like a Tuesday? And so it avoids you getting conflicted with, oh, I can't run in the Gallop Run because I have a major to run it. No, you can run your major horses in this, and I believe that's why. So you can't put SS minuses in here, but it's not a it's also not an allowance style weight.
And it's also all left dirt, which, you know, as left turn purists,
we love that.
We love it. We love it.
So I'll probably do a little bit of combing through our stables.
You know, are we becoming a turf stable now because our left turf is kind of
our left turf horses have been better than our dirt horses. And then just, we don't have anyone going in the middle-aged madness, the 5-year-old series. But again, a nice 16K free roll, very much worth. I would say at this point, if you don't have dire needs to breed your S+ and below horses, keep running them.
Yeah,
you do have to kind of get through the 4-year-old season, or maybe just bench it and wait. But once you get to 5, you have the 5-year-old series, and then you have I'll scroll to the bottom.
Yeah, I love how the way all these series are working right now. It's really kind of awesome how they put it together, from the low shake showdown to the claim to fame, rising stars, the majors. Like, dude, there's pretty much something for every horse to be running in. You know, there's no, like, unless it's something you're just like, I really want to breed this and I'm gonna bench it until I don't want to put it in the claim series, but like pretty much every horse you have can be running in a series for the most part.
Yeah, and I couldn't find it on the board there, but you have the silver stakes for the 6-year-olds, which shout out to Single Shot, our horse that we're going to run forever.
Yeah, we're going to run that horse till the fucking hooves fall off.
I mean, but let's just take a pause and look at Single, because like this is the kind of horse where it's an S-, it's a stallion, good stars, whatever, but we're up $500 on the ledger here.
Yeah, dude.
We're talking about,
costs us nothing to breed.
And so don't be scared off. Like, yes, we are also chasing the big prizes, but if you can focus in on the middle to low, you can very much, like, I mean, honestly, this horse hasn't even, I haven't looked at the graphs, but like certainly, yeah, let's say, does it even it kind of slowing down, but also kind of crescendoing as a 7-year-old,
kind of going back up. Yeah.
So it's like, it's also just kind of, it makes it easy to race too, because you're like, okay, so you fit the slot, you're going to run at 7 or 8, which is interesting in the free roll context, because 7 is sprint, 8 is for the stayer free roll. Once you graduate, there's essentially going to be a 6 furlong major and a 10 furlong major. And so Single Shot is not even really fit for that. It's right in the middle. And yet here we are still crushing you see this. It's like first, second. It doesn't do bad very often. And so, back to middle-age madness. Like I said, there's middle-age madness, which is 5-year-old plus. Then you have the 6-year-old plus. And of course you can race until 8. And then yeah, like are there? Do you want to poke our heads into any of the majors that we're not in?
Let's take a look at
The Derby,
the
right?
Derby. Yeah,
Because we will still be doing.
the
So
Derby.
I think the last week, so the Saturday before the Super Bowl, we will do a stayer stream, which will include the Derby.
Yeah.
And of
the
course,
Derby, the Artemis Cup, the third-time championship, and the Harbor Classic, which will be fun. Like,
well, yeah, it'll be fun from a handicapping perspective because we'll be handicapping areas that we don't have a ton of familiarity. So you really see how good we are at handicapping horses. But also, you forgot one race. The SGPN Dirt Classic will also be running.
Yep. So
so yeah, let's just poke our head into this this Kentucky Derby leaderboard. Wow, some strong point totals at the top. It looks like our typical cut line of low 40s, and something really stands out to me here, Bowser.
what's that?
We've tipped into. I mean, there's only one S+ horse, and it's on the bubble, so we might be there. Now, I like seeing less YSM. I know that YSM would probably make the excuse that they're getting into all archetypes now. Maybe that's why they're not dominating left dirt, but we'll still use it as a reason to make fun of them.
The Degenerate from SoCal, great name.
Yeah, and it's not as aggro as usual. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's always good to see if SoCal. Wow, no, only now this is shocking. There's only one horse currently qualified from SoCal, and only one horse qualified from YSM. I think times are changing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sambry, multiple horses up here near the top. Shout out to D Stables coming back. Wolof back in the mix. Arch, friend of the program. I like to see that diversity here.
I
love
do
to see that.
And like it's Queen Bean's another one. These are horses we breed. These are stables we breed with. Pocono, another one. Like and it's funny. I don't really even pay attention to this leaderboard too much throughout the season, except for this episode. Or except for the stuff we're in, But like, it's just funny how I naturally gravitate towards these stables horses, and it's just.
Well, I mean, let's pull back the curtain a little bit. There's the stables that are doing it, and there's everyone else. And so, yeah, of course, we're going to be ahead of the curve on identifying the stables that are doing it. But the reason I want to shout out Sambry, because not only do they have 3 Derby horses qualified, they're also dominating the Harbor Classic.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Like,
which. You see a little less diversity over here.
Yeah, a little more S+ still hanging around.
Look, Zedge got out of the mines for a second to have a horse qualify for a major.
Hard Hat nice. Chad, that's a great name.
Is that a sexual thing?
No, I think that's an ore mining thing.
I see. I know Chad is also the new like male Karen. So
you've never really done your hours in the mines, man.
I haven't.
You got a lot of dudes. You got a lot of like hard hat and pickaxe emojis,
I like that. That does make sense. Yeah. It's like the Hammer betting network. Love to use the hammer emoji. But yeah, no, I think a little less diversity
over here with Ricky. Just click on Ricky Spanish there from Sloppy Steak Steaks, because this is probably a horse we'll end up breeding with right there. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, dude, they are putting together the LTF, dude. Like,
look at this. Like, we're talking generations deep of LTF blood now. So, yeah, I remember we talked about this like seasons ago, and it's like, yeah, let someone else do the dirty work.
Yeah, and then because I no, it's like I bred that one that like came out that I was like, I think I can take this one and that one and make an LTF, and I did it, and then I realized, God, it still needs so much work to shape it. And then I was kind of like, all right. I was looking around like, let someone else go from point A to point B here. We'll ride from point B to point C.
Yeah, I mean, and these guys like this.
What really inspired me was that one backdoor cover foal we got where it just had the wild star swing, where it should have been an LTS, but it swung over to like a half star or star firm or whatever. And I was like, wait. Okay, we should be exploring this more. And then
I mean, look at this. There are 69 LTF horses on track. Another, is this accurate? No, let me make sure. Yeah, 495
dude.
retired. So he's doing the Lord's work over there. Or he, she, I shouldn't say, I shouldn't assume, and doing all with pretty good data, like doing much better than us on a considering the volume play. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you have funny money to play in the game.
Yeah. And like, to me, the interesting thing is like, as this particular discipline grows in LTF, like the stables that were willing to commit to it, or like kind of like I would say we're doing like what NASCAR drivers do, like, or we're drafting them, you know, in a way.
Oh man, so tagging, I should show everyone what I'm looking at. Tagging HOSICO, very good for the feed. Look at this, getting a lot.
Oh yeah.
Sick. I love this.
Oh wow.
Look at that picture. I mean, shout out to, I mean, modern artists are so good, but this is fire. This is fire. I know some people have moral obligate or objection to artificial intelligence's ability to draw stuff, but sometimes, man, it really just hits. So yeah, shout out to HOSICO. Anyway, Bowser, a lot. Let's see, we did a little bit of bubble watch, which we sorry not sorry hijacked just to talk about our sick ass sprinter. We talked about the changes in the game. We talked about the new exciting investment from HOSICO into the majors. What else? You know what we haven't done yet, Bowser?
What's that?
Update on King
Maximus. All right. So how's he done since when we said he might be starting to fall off the cliff a little bit?
Well, I see a big time win in a yielding race.
Yeah. Grade 3, 91.
I mean, look, it's up.
It is up on the ledger.
That's really all that matters.
That's all that matters. It's true.
And at the end of the day, the way that your horse will be up on the ledger is by not finishing in second and third all the time, but by getting wins. So 4 wins. Now, granted, yeah, 1 stakes win, no, 2 stakes wins, no, 3 stakes wins and a graded win. So I would say this is a positive, certainly not a negative. And looks like it's very easily in the mix here. So if we had a horse at the top
with holy fuck at the top of the leaderboard there.
Oh, well, there's SoCal back at it. Trying to be as inappropriate as possible with those names. My God, given stables. Jesus.
I know.
Fuck. But yeah, I mean, Wild Stallions having King Maximus in the mix for the free roll. Of course, we don't usually touch on the juvie free rolls, but you know, you're talking about nice. So what's the majors are 400K Derby pots. These are
1200
Derby.
96.
Yeah, so 90.
96,
yeah, well, so 96K Derby. So yeah, over 1,000 in the pot. So a little bit more than 25% of what you get for the 3-year-old purse. Still a very nice pot. And yeah, we need to start showing up in more of these. But I would say so far, here we are right here, close. We got a couple more races to get there. But I would say that this, like, I would grade this as a successful 2-year-old season.
Yeah, so would I. Just ending right now. And dude, also it's already, I mean, it's got another week to run. Good chance it breaks 100,000 in earnings as a juvenile. That's, dude, like, can't say much more about that. I mean, that's
now the one area I would critique it and probably wonder if it really has all the parts. It does have a low floor. Which, you know,
I mean, the last race there is a 74.
Yeah, very all over the place with the, like, to see the range between 94 and 74. I don't know, that would, like, that, I mean, again, you don't really care. You're just hoping that you're hoping the reveal doesn't crush you. You can't
I'll say this on the reveal though, from a breeding perspective, if it does have a crazy weakness that's kind of like creating that floor there, well, it's still an SS with that weakness. So it's probably insane in the other stuff. which
Yeah, I mean,
can
look
be
at this. It
very
has
interesting
like
for breeding. You know,
it has like the 2 fastest times.
it's definitely going to sell out stud covers immediately. You know, when
Have you ever seen something like this? Now, granted, it's only comparing against other SS horses, so it's probably just comparing against itself. Maybe that's why it looks like this, but this is a crazy data plot.
yeah.
All right, so but good. I would say, like, if I knew this going into it, this would upgrade my interest in buying the horse. I would say you're probably feeling pretty good right now, sitting on this one, knowing that you're going to get to breed it here in a month and some days.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it, yeah, next season if you want. If yeah, that's where it gets weird because it's like if you're in the mix for a major, I feel like you got to stick with it. But I don't know. Maybe they just want to take the breed money next season.
Let's see here. I did also get so I'm curious if you're interested to have. I got someone reached out to me. Was curious if we might be interested if we wanted to borrow a horse. Perhaps the owner might not be able to run it next season. Do we want to evaluate this live on the show?
Oh no, I don't want to be put on the spot like that. I'd rather not. Yeah.
All right. All
So
right.
I'm already not interested.
Well, I was gonna say generally when we do things live on the show, it gets bitter Bowser out, and he's like, "Get that out of my face," which is a good bit. Not to use the bit.
I don't want to shit on anybody's parade, and also I got food coming right now. It's not already here.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm in the same boat, recovering from a little I don't know what we call. Do we call it?
I don't want surprise segments that we didn't have on the previous outline going in.
So going forward, I'm going to start surprising Bowser on every show with a special.
And don't do it when I'm hungry at the end.
I'm
after
also
starting
hungry.
late.
Yeah, you're right. I get it. You're grumpy. I am also ready to eat some food.
No, that's the wrong button.
I'm also ready to eat some food. So I think we covered everything.
Yeah, no, we did. We did.
Was there anything else you wanted to get to before we?
I just wanted to highlight a couple of our studs real quick that are still out there and people might be interested in. Colinelli, our first SS minus LDF. Well, actually, Generalissimo is, but the first like decent one. He's been producing some decent looking kids so far, and seem to have up rolls in both grades and stars. So I think that's something to definitely keep an eye on, and he's in there cheap. But also game manager, dude. I think this is one of our I think he's basically as strong as a lot of SS minus horses on the market. He just came out S plus, and he's got good stars, and yeah, you can get him at the S plus minimum, which and
look at that sprinter shape.
Yeah, no, dude, and I think he's a little on the higher end too at the speed and start. If we're looking at the grade on like if each grade has a few percentage points, just like
So we've only made a couple kids with him.
Yeah,
here's what they look
dude.
like.
He has a 500 batting average and producing an SS minus up roll. So I mean,
let's look at this one. Oh, into local hustler. Yeah, this is a good match.
Yeah, and he came out with a decent star grouping on it too. So I mean,
yeah, I think both game manager and Colinelli have something in common, which is a nice juicy heart sub trait. SS for game manager, Colinelli was.
And that's the thing is, I love horses like this because there's so much room to grow. Like there's a winning profile there, and there's room to grow. So
yeah, and again, just to remind you, this was a sprinter that did well, kept running. We probably could have kept running it. Honestly, we decided to retire it. Yeah, solid horse. I can't wait to get the kids on the track.
Yeah. I'm really excited for those. And so, but yeah, I felt like just quick breed day recap. We hit the stuff that we wanted to hit, and I feel like we're really progressing in hitting higher graded stuff with stars. And so I'm excited to see where we're going to be in like the next, dude, I was telling you the other day, like Like when the real Kentucky, like when we hit Kentucky Derby Day again this year of the real Derby, I'm like, dude, I think we really might have something, you know,
Yeah.
like we might be really cooking in a lot of areas. Cause I think our LTF should be catching up around by then for sure. Our LTF. And I'm really starting to, I don't know, each season now I'm kind of looking where we're weakest. And so for a while there was LTS, started hammering that. Now it's like we might be strongest there. And so it's like, all right, let's do that for other areas, you know?
And a reminder, if you breed with one of these game manager, Colinelli, hit us up. We're definitely willing to kick you a horse.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff listed that
and so yeah, all
if
these
you buy one, we'll throw you one of them, another one for free too. So
yeah, and you know, kind of want to just highlight the 1-year-olds because these will be runnable on track in a week and a half. And so I mean, there's a couple here where I'm not going to be super disappointed like this one if I have to race it. But
yeah, no, that's a decent. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like,
so hit us up. Yeah, I mean, we are willing to work a deal. So if you're looking to breed with us and you're on the fence, maybe we can sweeten the pot with a horse. If you're looking to buy one of these horses and you're on the fence, maybe we can sweeten the pot with a little breed credit. Just hit us up. These horses, one way or another, these horses will be moved before the start of the season. Or guess what? You'll have a chance to claim them because I'm going to send them straight into claimers.
yep.
All right, Bowser, let's go eat some food.
Damn right.
And
Alrighty.
let's see. I was going to take us out with one more Moulazine race to take us out. Just playing nothing but the hits, Bowser. We'll enjoy this, and then yeah, without that, yeah, back.
His mother was a mother. His mother was a mother. His mother was a mother.
I will be live on VSiN tomorrow, 7 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 p.m. on the West Coast. Check it out, and then of course, all next week on the Sports Gambling Podcast on this YouTube channel, we will be breaking down Super Bowl 60. Sean and I will be giving out 60 bets for Super Bowl 60. Bowser, I'm sure you'll have some nice bets for us next week on the Stayer stream.
You know,
on
I
Saturday.
found some props today actually, and at 2 different books. I should have checked because at Westgate they had a JSN Super Bowl MVP plus 500, and then I grabbed them at Circa plus 565.
There you go.
If you're into, if you're into that kind of thing, I like that because I feel like a dominant wide receiver like that could have a massive game against that secondary and easily walk away with the Super Bowl MVP.
Hey, you just can't beat this horse. You can't beat this horse. All right, Bowser, good stuff. We'll be back next week. Super Bowl extravaganza, right. The Stayer Super Bowl extravaganza. Good stuff. Shout out to Moulazine for making all of this happen. Bowser, good stuff. And
you know what? And I might do. I'll figure it out, but I might hop on somewhere, maybe this on live for Moulazine's major run. I know you'll be doing the VSiN show.
Oh yeah, what time does the race run?
I'm not sure exactly. We'll talk about it off air and stuff.
Yeah, maybe we pop on for a surprise stream
for a quick like 5-minute, 10-minute little.
We'll see, because I will be in Vegas. I will be live on the air, Sirius 158, YouTube TV, et cetera, et cetera. All right, Bowser, let's get out of here, man. Good show. Yeah, we're starving. Good luck to everyone who's trying to qualify for majors. Good luck to the breed streets out there. Hit us up if you want to work some deals. And for Scott,
shout out to Hot 27 winning the Turf Classic.
Yeah, shout out to Hot 27 for winning the Turf Classic, and shout out to Scott Bowser for doing all the icky horse sex business. Scott, we'll see each other next week.
Saturday night and the lights go hot. HOSICO on the mic at the Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the globe. Bed by flying down the line in the show. Paraquine pumping like a backstage drum. Photo finish live where the legends come.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride, and hear the chat roar. Worlds collide. SGPN run the show.
feel that